Whew. What's up, tribe? How you guys doing? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I hope you like this video. This is gonna be your Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. It's a little bit late, but we here. Season 5, episode 7. All right, y'all. So we pick up where we left off last week with Lyrica and her mama fighting A1's sister-in-law, and they all, they can ready to fight. Lyrica asked and picked up a table, tried to throw it, and of course security breaks it up. Security takes Lyrica and her mother out and puts them in a SUV outside, and A1 is talking to his family, and of course they're yelling at him, and his brother talking about he gonna check him, and A1 was like, who you checking? He's like, I'm checking you. What's she doing here? She wasn't even supposed to be here. This supposed to be a family dinner. And A1 was like, well, we are family. We got back together. Like, that's what we brought all y'all together, to let y'all know we got back together. And we had some news we wanted to share with y'all. So, of course, they like, what news? What news? He was like, we wanted to let y'all know that we are pregnant, that we having a baby. Well, actually, he said, you can already have another grandbaby talking to his mother. Of course, they, what? His brother talking about something, I ain't claiming nothing until I get a DNA test. Bitch, it ain't your baby. You don't get no DNA test as the uncle. Uncles don't get them. So then he talk about then his mother saying, well, they were separated for a few weeks. I just want to know when they had time to make a baby. Y'all act like y'all don't know how this shit works. Oh, that's my... Y'all act like y'all don't understand how this shit works. She could have been pregnant before they even separated. They were only separated for a couple of weeks. You can go 2 or 3 months without showing. You can go 2 or 3 months without knowing you pregnant. Well, hell, some people go longer than that. But it's not like, come on, it's not like she's 9 months pregnant, they were separated for a year, and y'all sitting there trying to be like, oh, hold up, the math don't add up. She's a couple of weeks pregnant, they were separated a couple of weeks. Huh? Then they talking about something. I mean, it could be safaris. I know they playing this whole safari storyline out, but y'all act like y'all done forgot basic math. So then they go outside to tell, and of course, A1 was like, you ain't going to be questioning my wife. We got back together. Y'all just need to accept that. So then they go outside to Lyrica and her mother in the car. Her mother upset, talking about something. Last time I saw you, you was throwing me out your house and you ain't even apologized. He was like, well, I was going to apologize before that was part of why I invited you. I was going to apologize. Well, you still ain't apologized. He was like, I'm sorry. You know what I mean? Like, damn, can I get it out? Can you give me a second? So Lyrica was like, we called all y'all together because we had some good news. We wanted to let you know that I'm having a baby. Her mother talking about something. What? Why she run out in the traffic? And she was being all dramatic. And she was doing the whole fake cry. And the reason why I say it was the fake cry, because we never saw her face. I ain't never see a tear. All we saw was her wig and her going, like, I can do that. That don't mean I'm crying. Whatever. She talking about something. Her having a baby with her husband, that's a good thing. The problem is their relationship right now isn't in a good place. And she has somewhat of a point, but at the end of the day, y'all act like they just got together and they haven't had fights before and they ain't broke up before and y'all don't know nothing about this. Like, it is not the first time, it's not the first time that they've broken up. It's not the first time they've had a fight. Like, y'all, come on, they've been together for 5,000 years. Stop it. Stop acting like that. So that was that. So then we see Ashley, is that her name? Ashley Diamond, whatever that chick's name is, and her mama. They having a photo shoot. Her mother's extra too. Her mother just trying to get some time, talking about some, I took care, I want Amber to have a successful career, and I don't want her out here fucking and sucking like I had to do. What? What? And then she says, Amber, she's real talented, but she's a spoiled little bitch. Then they start talking about her, while the poses that she making. Her mother talking about something. Don't turn that way. Your fat be hanging out when you turn that way. I was like, what kind of mama is she? Like, who? What? So they end up getting into an argument. She was like, well, why would you talk to me like that? Like, who talks to their child that way? Like, what kind of mother are you to talk to me that way? Like, they going through all that rigmarole. I'm going to go ahead and finish them up right now. So later on in the episode, they're supposed to have the debut of her single that the mama paid Rockstar 20. Well, it's gonna be 40,000. It's 20,000 on the front end, 20,000 on the back end to do this song for her. And so, Rockstar done invited all his friends. He said he done paid people to clap. He done paid people to act all hype. He done invited Brooke and Paris to come through to act like it's the best song they ever heard. He was like, because this song needs some help. He was like, she can't sing. She's horrible. But I done put as much sauce on it as I can put on it, and we going to make it a banger. Like, and I mean, a lot of times that's what producers do anyway. They throw a lot of audio tunes or auto tunes, whatever, and that's what they do. You know what I'm saying? So then they play the song, and Amber is like, yes, that's my shit. And of course, Brooke and Paris acting like it's the best thing they ever heard, because he done told them, yo, please hype it up. The mama was not fooled, though. The mama was like, that shit is audio tuned to death. That ain't a hit. And that you're not getting the rest of your money. Like, she's like, I don't know. He said, well, here go Rockstar. I tell you what, I was prepared for this. I was prepared for you to act stupid. So let me play you her vocals without the audio tune, without the sauce that I put on it. And y'all know it sounded horrible. So then, of course, Amber gets upset, and she cries and runs out of the building because she's upset, because she's embarrassed now because she can't fucking sing. So that's them. That's them. We done with them. Alright, let's get back to... So we see Nikki Baby, Paris, they meet up with Tierra to basically let Tierra know, look, you a part of a harem, boo. You in danger, girl. And you a part of a harem. We done met up with they tell her everything they've done behind her back and how they done met the women, and the women done broke it down for them. I mean, not the women, but especially the last chick at the gym basically broke it down and let her know, look, you are a part of a harem. And you ain't even like the MVP of the harem. And they know about you when you don't know about them, or at least you say you don't know about them. And Tierra Marie was like, what? He told me, like, he's married now? He didn't tell me he was married. Blah, blah, like, the whole what? He said what? He said he was married. Oh, no, he told me he was single. What are we talking about? Like, so Tierra was like, well, I'm going to roll up on him. I'm going to roll up on him because I don't really appreciate this. And we're going to get this straight once and for all. So, Paris ready. Paris like, all right, cool. Nikki Baby was like, yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to do that. So, I'm going to go on and top them off too. So they roll up. Nikki Baby had a prior engagement. Nikki ain't trying to mess that plastic up. She can't risk that. But she had a prior engagement. So they end up going over to the house where Akbar is. Akbar answers the door, and Akbar's like, well, come on in. Because him and Tierra were supposed to be having a date night. But when he saw Paris or whatever, he was like, oh, what's going on? And Tierra was like, I need to talk to you. Come on in. And basically, he brings the girls out because they at the house. And they basically lay it out and say, look, I'm the one, the wife was like, I'm top, she's second, and when you become a part of this, you're going to be third in line. And this is how we roll. We are his women. And, like, Tierra was like, well, what the fuck? And they were, like, being real aggressive. Like, old girl from the gym, armpits was all sweaty and stuff. Like, she been in the back warming up, getting ready and everything. And Paris and them was like, why y'all being so aggressive? Like, what is the problem? Like, we just trying to get to the bottom of this. And they cussing back and forth, and she tried to lunge at Paris and tried to fight her. So Tierra was like, you know what, I'm not with this. I ain't trying to be a part of this harem. I'm out. Deuces. So my thing is this: if she don't want to be a part of it, I promise you there's some women that be cool with it. Go find them. But as Tierra is trying to walk out the house, why they start attacking her and start trying to fight her? You mad? You big mad that she don't want to be a part of the harem? I ain't understand that. But I tell y'all what, Paris held her own. Paris was, because the gym chick was trying to come at Paris. She got her stance ready. She wasn't playing with them. She was like, I ain't really trying to fight you, but if you come at me, it's going to be what it's going to be. It's going to be what it is. So, that's how that broke down. So we'll see next week how that plays out. Y'all know what happens next. If you've been following the news, y'all know what's going to happen next. So then we see. Let's talk about. Let's talk about. K. Michelle is in the hotel room with Safari. He's visiting her. And basically, Safari is like, yo, why you put me out there on Front Street? Like, I told you something in confidence. Why you put it out there? What's funny or what's interesting is that to this day, Safari has never said what actually happened between him and Lyrica. When Ray J said, you know, did you smash or whatever, he never verbally said what happened between him and Lyrica. He never did. Now, the assumption is that they smashed. I don't really think that's what went down. Like, do I think that maybe something... And I mean, he admitted that he sent her the dick pic. So, okay. So, did maybe something inappropriate go down between them? Maybe. But in this conversation with K. Michelle is like, you know, I'm sorry, but, you know, they was getting on my nerves. They was getting me mad, and I just had to let them know what I knew. And he was like, but look, like, you put me out there, like, you put me in a bad situation. Like, you know, I really wish you had just kept your damn mouth shut. And she was like, I'm so sorry, I'm sorry. She was like, but I ain't lie though, did I? Did I lie? And again, Safari playing cat and mouse. He never came right out and said what went down between him and Lyrica. But again, he alludes to the fact that something inappropriate happened. But he was like, yo, that's my man. Like, I'm not even trying, like, that's my boy. I just don't want no static. I don't want no problems. I don't want no beef, right? So that's them. Crazy ass Brooke Valentine. Brooke crazy as shit, y'all. Y'all know Brooke was planning the wedding. She got Marcus to come to the hotel. She done got Marcus' mama there, her mama there. Oh, Lord. You just scared me. Look who interrupted. Look at my poo. Look who interrupted. You smiling? Who's that? Is that you? Who's that? Is that you? Y'all see I was interrupted by my poo. That's my poo thing. That's my nephew. That's my booby. But anyway, let's get back to crazy ass Brooke. So Brooke's crazy tale. She done invited all the his mother, her mother to the hotel. She got the ring. She got someone to officiate the wedding. She got her little black dress on. Yes, I said black. She got crazy ass Bridget done co-signed with the shit. And so, of course, Marcus walks up in there. Marcus think he about to just get it in. He think they about to just have a weekend in the bed, and they was going boop, boop, boop. So he walks in with his nice suit on. He looks good with you know, some roses and everything. He walk up in there, and he like, well, what's going on? He see his mama. He see her mama. She was like, welcome to your wedding, baby. He was like, what the fuck are you talking about? She was like, well, you know, now that we got the riffraff out the way, it's time for us to just go ahead and make this official. He was like, Brooke. But this the thing. This how you know that he loved her kind of crazy. Because he know how to handle her. He pulled her to the side. He said, Brooke, look. He said, this ain't right. He said, when we do it, we need to do it right. And this ain't right. He said, we not having no wedding today. Because this not how we want it. We don't want nothing thrown together in a hotel room with nobody here but us. We want to do it up. He said, but I tell you what we are going to do today. We're going to make it official. And he gets down on one knee and he proposes to her with her. He got a whole different ring from the ring that she done stole from him and she been wearing and claiming. And of course Brooke is like, yes, she said, there's no wedding today, but oh, we're engaged and we're ready. And I'm like, okay. Y'all all crazy. But he said he knows she crazy and he like her kind of crazy. So you know what? If you like it, I love it. Marcus, if you like it, I love it. So Lyrica and let's get to the meat and potatoes. Lyrica and A1 decide that things didn't work out with them telling their family members about the pregnancy, so maybe they should just tell their friends and just deal with their friends. So they decide they're going to have a dinner where they're going to invite Ray J and Princess and Marcus and Brooke, because she said, I miss Brooke and I'm sorry that me and her have been fighting and I want to make up with her. So they're going to invite all of them to have dinner and to talk about going out to dinner. So, tell them about the pregnancy. So when Princess tells Ray J about it, Ray J is like, nah, I can't do that. He was like, I can't sit up and, A1 face and act like everything is all good, knowing good and daggone well that there's some shit going on with his wife. He was like, I can't do it. That's not who I am. I'm not that kind of dude. And so Princess is like, just forget that you know. Like, don't forget that you heard it. Forget that Safari told you that something went down between him and Lyrica. Like, she said, I've been on bed rest. I've been stuck in this house. I just want to go out and have a good time. Like, can we just go out and have a good time? And I respect where Ray J coming from, because Ray J is like, look, I can't pretend like I don't know. I'm friends with both of them. I hate the fact that I'm in the middle of it, but I'm not getting ready to sit here and kiki with this dude and laugh and joke in his face and act like everything is all good, and I know what's going on the back end. Like, I can't do it. And I respect him for that. So he meets up with Safari, and he tells Safari, look, you need to tell A1 what's up. Like, you need to let A1 know what went down between you and Lyrica. And we going out to dinner, and I really think you need to meet up with us at dinner, and you need to just go ahead and let everybody know what's good. I don't know why you thought that was a good idea, Ray J. I don't know where. Like, I appreciate where you coming from, that you don't want to be in the middle, but I don't know why you thought it was a good idea for Safari to show his ass up at dinner and tell everybody what's good. I don't know why you thought that was a good idea. So we get to the dinner, and they're all there. They're all there at the dinner and having a good time. And Lyrica, Lyrica lets them know that she's pregnant and she's going to have a baby. And when Lyrica says that, they kind of giving each other like a little bit of a side eye. Everybody's kind of giving, because everybody knows the rumor and everybody's thinking the same thing. Like, well, when did she get pregnant? Because they've been separate. Like, everybody's thinking it, but nobody's saying it. So they get up to go to the bathroom. I'm trying to remember the sequence of events. So the ladies get up to go to the bathroom. Princess and Lyrica got up to go to the bathroom. Brooke was still at the table. They went to, how women do. So they went to go do the bathroom, whatever. And Ray J told Princess that he invited Safari. And Princess like, what the fuck? What is wrong with you? He go, Ray J, look, I'll just pay for the check. Like, fuck it. If they tear something up, I'll just pay for the food. But, So Brooke is still at the table with the guys when Safari walks in. So when Brooke sees Safari, Brooke is like, oh shit, like, and immediately A1 got an attitude, but he don't say nothing, he don't come at him, but he immediately has an attitude. So you see them kind of looking at each other, giving each other the little side eye, whatever. And so Ray J is like, all right, Safari, go ahead and tell him. And when he does that, of course, Safari sitting there and he don't have nothing to say. Brooke gets up, she excuses herself, and she's like, excuse me, I'm going to go to the bathroom with the ladies. Because she going to go let Lyrica know what's up. Like, that Safari is out there. Like, you might want to, what's up. So Ray J is like, Safari, go ahead and let, A1 know what's up. So A1 sitting there, he's like, I'm listening. What's good? Like, he got an attitude. But again, he ain't jump up or nothing. To his credit, he was waiting to see what Safari had to say. Safari's like, look, man, I ain't come here for all this. Like, I ain't even trying to be in the middle of this. And, Ray J is like, you already in the middle of it. What you mean you ain't trying to be in the middle of it? So, finally, Ray J is like, look, he told me him and Lyrica smashed. Marcus' mouth dropped open. Everybody was in shock. They were just sitting there, and A1 was like, excuse me? And before he could really say it again, Lyrica comes out yelling. You know what she doing? Yelling, what the fuck is going on here? What is all this about? What is all this about? What's really going on? Because Lyrica said in her confessional, nothing happened between her and Safari. They did not have sex. Then nothing went down between them. So she's yelling and screaming, doing what she was doing in the beginning, being all loud and over talking to everybody. And Ray J said it. Because again, Safari never said it. Safari never said it. But Ray J said it again. Why that damn A1 jump on top of the table and was coming at that nigga? Hunty, That's where the episode ended. And Security, I know Security broke it up. But here's the thing, y'all. I don't really think nothing went down. I'm going to tell y'all what I think really went down. I think that was supposed to be the storyline. I think Lyric and Safari messing around was supposed to be the storyline. But I think in real life, Lyrica got pregnant. And so they had to cut that storyline short because they didn't want to do the whole who's the daddy and all of that. I really think that once Lyrica got pregnant in real life, they sort of kind of backed up off of the episode, but they had to find a way to back up off the episode without ruining the whole season because they had already set this storyline in motion. That's my 2 cents. I could be wrong, but that's my 2 cents. So anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think. But yeah, it was some stuff going down. It was some stuff going down, y'all. Peace.